Now back to the horror in Shakahola, and Mombasa court has issued orders to detain televangelist Ezekiel Odero, the leader of New Life Prayer Center in church in Kilifi, for 3 days until May the 2nd, when the court will deliver a ruling on police application to detain him for 30 days. This, as 6 people believed to be Paul Mackenzie's followers have been detained as detectives investigate their role in the Shakahola deaths. Lois Wangoi with the details.
After spending the night in police custody, controversial tele-evangelist Ezekiel Odero was presented at Shanzu Law Courts by the police, with the prosecution requesting to detain Ezekiel Odero for 30 days pending completion of investigations. The prosecution has told the courts that Pastor Ezekiel is being investigated for murder, aiding suicide, abduction, radicalization, genocide, crimes against humanity, child cruelty, fraud, and money laundering. Now, the court says Ezekiel Odero will spend the long weekend behind bars, and come Tuesday, it will rule on the prosecution's request to detain the preacher for 30 days. Detectives say Ezekiel has a connection to Paul Mackenzie, who was recently arrested in connection with the deaths of over 100 people who starved to death during a religious fast. Ezekiel Odero is believed to have nurtured his faith under Pastor Pius Moiro, and who was in court today in solidarity with him. It is alleged that in the year 2019, Ezekiel bought a TV station and some cars from Pastor Mackenzie after the latter closed down his church in Malindi town. In the next 4 years, Ezekiel Odero would rise to be among the top known tele-evangelists in the country, and this has seen hundreds troop to his Kilifi-based church. But it is on the 27th of November 2022 that many would come to know of Ezekiel Odero after he filled up Kasarani Stadium during his crusade. On the country's socials, Kenyans debated how this preacher managed to fill up the 60,000-seat capacity Kasarani Stadium, where Pastor Dorcas Rigathi, the wife of Deputy President Rigathi Gachagua, was also in attendance. Currently, Pastor Ezekiel's mega church doors remain closed, as over 100 people who are holed up at his church were ordered to vacate his premises. Meanwhile, police are holding 6 persons believed to be Paul Mackenzie's accomplices and followers to investigate their role in the Shakahola deaths. The prosecution side shocked the courts with information that the 6 suspects would arm themselves with crude weapons and supervise victims of Paul Mackenzie's doomsday cult as they starved themselves to death. The death toll from Shakahola stands at 109. Lois Wangoi, NTV.